And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments. And now Washington starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Now here's Markkanen. Over to the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Come get it.
Out to White. Just 3 to shoot. Levine inside the three-point line. Misses off the right iron.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Now here's White. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And White kicks to Carter. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the layup.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Now here's Bryant. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Carter leading the charge. And then Carter with the dunk.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
A nice shot by Wall.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Porter finds Carter. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. 4-point game. Wall passes to Bryant. Back to Wall. To the middle. It's deflected. To the inside. Beal with it. Now defended by Levine. Shot clock at 6. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Levine for 3. White dishes to Levine. And it's sent back by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's that's a great dunk.
Freakish,
yes,
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Now here's Markkanen. He feeds it to Carter. Good, nice job down low. Carter's got 8 points. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Now, here's Markkanen. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Bonga.
Shot to miss.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen, and Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Payton's checked in. Smith outside. Young against Bertans. Mahimi kicks to Bertans. 6 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. another miss by Washington. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Payton. And Thomas Satoransky against the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And a change for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Here's Smith, out to Payton, takes a 3. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Hutchison, takes the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Passes it to Payton. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for Chicago. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Ish Smith on out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Payton in at the 2. Cornette passes to Valentine. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Brown. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Valentine wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. Valentine's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Out to Smith. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Harrison's checked in for the Bulls. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Wall's checked in. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He tries for 3. This one for 3. The shot by Harrison, no good. Wizards trail by 6. Bertans with the ball. Now guarded by Valentine. Smith for 3. But they get it back. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Harrison kicks to Dunn. Here's Hutchison. Bertans defending. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Porter mixing it up inside, drawing the foul.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Harrison passes to Carter. Back to Harrison. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
To the paint. Here's Wagner. Out to Smith. The 3. And again, Washington, no good. It's stolen by Wall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
So for the Bulls, Zach LaVine's checked in for Harrison, and Zedaransky subbed in for White. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other. And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
LaVine finds Zedaransky to the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. Carter's got 10 points.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
It's Wall with the drive. Nice D from LaVine.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
This is another option. Marketing can do this. Put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Here's Beal. Carter pulls it in.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
They grab their own miss. Porter passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
And there's the pass to Mahinmi. Banked in off the glass. Mahimi's got his first points in this one.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bulls making a change here. Young's checked in. Ryan is checked in for Washington. Payton comes in for John Wall. Porter passes to Carter. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. The putback. That one misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebound by Mahinmi. Wizards trail by 8. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Carter.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And Young kicks to Porter. 2 on the clock. He's off on that one.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And so, thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Some incredible work in this one by Wendell Carter Jr. He had 12. That's all for now. 6.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Outside, Wall. And he makes that one. Wall's got 6. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
It's stolen by Bryant. All with it. 6 points for him. And it's Beal in the corner. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Hachimura's got his second basket of the game.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Markkanen against Hachimura. Markkanen into the lane. And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
White inside. And it's good. 2 points.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Feeds to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Back to Bryant. From 13. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Bulls leading by 4.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively. Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Levine kicks to Cornette. Outside, Markkanen. Cornette passes to Levine. Just 4 to shoot. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball. An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And here is Beal. It's Bryant, high post. Markkanen pulls it in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Markkanen. .112 left in the third. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hutchison. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. Wizards passing it around. Right side, Bryant. He dishes it to Beal. And again, Washington no good.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Wizards trail by 8. And Wall kicks to Beal. And stolen by White. He's got a clear path all alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Kobe White with the active hands, able to start the break and generate points for his team.
Wall uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 12 in the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's White. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They're and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Mo Wagner. Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Brown. And it's Bertines in at the power forward position. Shot clock at 6. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Wagner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Wagner's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards. Here's Valentine. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Brown. Now, here's Wagner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And finished off by Bertans.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Dunn dishes to Young. Passes it to Satoransky. Out to the right wing. Valentine with it. Brown's there. Tries from 10. And the jumper is good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Brown finds Wagner. That one falls.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. To the wing right side. It's stolen by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. As shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Chris Dunn. Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Beal gets a wide open look. They get the rebound.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's Satoransky, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
One of the more complete guards coming out of Europe. Satoransky has pretty good athleticism and tremendous desire.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Markkanen comes in for Young, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison. Beal finds Hachimura. Back to Beal. Over LaVine. Clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. Another one falls for Washington.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Wizards have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. It's Beal on the wing. The feed now to Bryant. Yes!
Big time big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. It falls, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Not only can you count on Markkanen to give you points, he can do it when it matters most.
Now here's Wall. Right wing. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Over Carter, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Bryant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards. Here's Satoransky. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters. He had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Satoransky. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Levine kicks to Carter. Levine deciding where to go with it. Rebound by the Wizards. Now Wall. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. It's stolen by Bryant. And so it's the Wizards with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome to 2K Sports. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Garland. To the inside. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Garland.
Oh, this is why they get Drummond the ball there, because he's skilled at finishing.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Beal against Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Beal, no good.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Here's Osman. Up again, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Here's Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Cloak loose, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Sexton the pass to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He's got a great understanding of the inside game. He's going to make the most of those opportunities.
It's Beal on the wing. Out to the wing. Here's Hachimura. Knocked away to the right side. Beal against Sexton. Second shot opportunity. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Such pure shooting from Beal. I mean, Beal is a knockdown scorer from these mid-range spots.
Here's Sexton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've come out with guns ablazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep really.
There's the pass to Bryant. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Here's Garland. Following the basket by John Wall. Garland the pass to Drummond. Here's Bonga. Defended by Sexton. Bonga gets the bucket.
Oh, no hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Wall. Following the score by Cleveland. Out to the right wing. Baseline jumper. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Wow, you got to admire the aggression. Drummond leaving no room for error with the nice slam.
Pass to Beal. Back to Wall. Up against Hachimura. Here's Wall. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the IQ of Wall is impressive. And when you mix it with the speed, it's just a nightmare to handle in the screen and roll.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Bryant. Outside, Beal. From deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Wow, you really admire the energetic nature of Drummond. Sprinting down the floor as fast as he can to just try to finish off that opportunity right there.
Here's Beal. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Clock at 4. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's Brown missing. Now Thompson.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Bertans finds Mahimi. Poked away. Now here's Payton. Passes to Mahimi. Here's Smith. The tray. Porter pulls it in. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Now here's Nance. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Payton outside. To the paint. Here's Mahimi. A second chance effort. Good D by Thompson.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Nance. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Garland, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Got a change for the Wizards. Wagner's checked in, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Cleveland leading by 10. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Garland the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler, covered by Payton. Kicks to Garland. Inside, here's Thompson. Outside, Porter. Here's Windler, covered by Payton. To the left wing, from past the arc. Here's Thompson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Thompson's got his first basket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Payton left side. Back to Wagner. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland with it. 1:39 left in the first half. Launches a three. Washington with the rebound. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
Up top, Porter. He's covered by Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Osman kicks to Porter. Thompson in the corner. He's looking for Porter and finds him. And here's Love for three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Wizards trail by 12. Launches it. Bonga gets the bucket. Bonga's got 5.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Right side, Porter. Osman, the pass to Porter. And here's Love for three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sport. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 10 points and 4 rebounds. And
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Drummond. That's in there. Love with the assist. Drummond's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Cavs. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Back to Beal. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here is Love after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Sexton against Beal. Here's Osman. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Bryant.
Well, because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second-guess themselves.
Count that one. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Love deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by Bryant. Love kicks to Garland. Sexton on the wing. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Love. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Love's got 5 points so far.
And you gotta like the awareness from Love, seeing separation and capitalizing off of it with ease.
Mahinmi passes to Bertans. And here is Payton. Back to Bertans. The feed to Mahinmi. No one near Payton as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Garland dishes to Thompson. Garland with it, working on Smith. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. Feeds it to Mahinmi. Poke loose. To the middle. Out to Smith. There's the three. Goes back up. Mahinmi passes to Bertans. Off target from the baseline. Cleveland leading by 12. And here's Love from the arc. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Brown with the bounce pass. Smith dishes to Mahinmi. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. It's a hand on it, and Drummond is right there. He's got 16.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Payton finds Smith. Back to Payton. Now, here's Bertans. Mahinmi passes to Brown. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Mahinmi. Fades away. Misses off the left iron.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
One of the most physical players in the league doing his job. Doesn't bother Drummond. If he's got 3 guys on his back, 4 guys on his back, he's still going to score.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And so it's the Cleveland. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hussman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. They swipe it. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Drummond kicks to Osman. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
Oh, you love how Bill rises over the D. He loves out-muscling them at every turn.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Now, here's Porter. Down low. Nance with no one around. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Zizic has checked in for Drummond. Thompson comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Kevin Porter. And a switcher also for Washington. Vargas checked in. Now here's Bryant. Lets it go from deep. They get it back.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. And here is Garland. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Wall finds Beal. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here is Nance. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And here are the Cavaliers now. From downtown. Rebounded by the Wizards. Beal deciding where to go with it. Here's Wall. He kicks to Beal. Bryant up top. From the arc. Washington gets it back. Second shot opportunity. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, it doesn't get any better than watching Bill shoot it. I mean, he has impeccable form on a jump shot.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Thompson. Pass to Zizic. Over Bryant. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Andre Drummond.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now, here's Garland. The dish to Thompson. Sexton for 3. Bryant with the rebound.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Ante Zizic. Kevin Love comes in for Thompson. And it's Jetty Osman in for Nance. Now, here's Garland to the paint. And Drummond throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Garland. That one misses for Wall.
Well, you know he's had to deal with some major injuries over the course of his career, but Wall never loses the drive to succeed.
Here's Osman, covered by Wall. Sexton the pass to Love. Offensive rebound, and Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
I mean, and with the maturation of Drummond, his game, it's something to watch. He's got it going on tonight.
Now Beal. For three. The Wizards with another miss. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. So David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already an all-bit.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man.
He sure is. Thanks, David. And now Washington's starting group. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the small forward. Now, here's Brogdon. The pass to Turner. No good. And it's Washington the other way.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Pass to Warren. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Oladipo right side. Brogdon outside. And it's sent back by Bryant. On the clock. Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Outside, Sabonis. To the inside. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball. And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move. Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Pass to Bryant. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Bonga. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brogdon left side. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Brogdon.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Wall with the bounce pass. Bonga the pass to Wall. Here's Hachimura. Back to Wall. Feeds it to Bryant. Sabonis grabs the board.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Brogdon finds Sabonis. At the elbow, it's Turner. Back to Sabonis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From the high post. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Bradley Beal. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
So it's the Wizards now. The Pacers making the shot. Outside, Beal, the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis, the pass to Warren. Here's Oladipo. Out to Turner. Brogdon against Wall. Back to Brogdon. Wall with the steal. Outside, Beal. Back to Wall. inside. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 8 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Sabonis. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. Turner with the steal. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Sabonis, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Stolen by Warren. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. And the pass to Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Right side wall. Bryant has the open look. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Sabonis with the ball. Shoots a 3. The shot comes out. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards out front. They're up by 4. It's the... And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. Payton passes to Brown. Smith outside. Fires the 3. A rebound by Bitadze. Pacers trail by 4. Knocks it. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Lamb. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Solid is sticking close to his man. Lamb's length and speed help him aggravate scores.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Yeah, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Outside Holiday. Smith against Holiday. Here's McDermott. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call on Washington with the foul.
And when you think of McDermott, the first thing that comes to my mind anyway is three-point shooting ability. He's very effective spacing the floor.
And McDermott drops them both. Here's Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Payton kicks to Brown. Ogner passes to Smith. Wizards passing it around. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high, quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
I think it's really wise to get Smith involved in pick and roll action because he's got tremendous vision and he's a willing passer.
Payton passes to Smith. Here's Wagner. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got 4 points this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's Oladipo in for Lamb. And then for Washington, Beal comes in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Turner. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Beal, the pass to Wagner. Passes it to Wall. Back to Wagner. Count it, good. Wagner's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Shots good by Turner.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Outside, Beal. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. The 10-footer. Pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. Tries again. Wagner finds Wall. Outside, Beal. To the paint. Here's Pertinis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Berton's got 4 this quarter.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Back to Brogdon. He dishes it to Warren. And the layup is good. Warren's got his second basket of the game.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Bryant, the putback, it's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 5.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Pass to Turner. Warren on the wing. Back to Turner. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Bryant. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. Justin Holiday comes in for T.J. Warren, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Victor Oladipo. And then for Washington, Miami's checked in for Bryant, and it's Ish Smith in for John Wall.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
It's a bonus with the drive. Back to Turner. Lays it up off the glass. Turner's got 6.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Smith finds Hachimura. Back to Smith. And there's the pass to Bonga. Beal deciding where to go with it. Good on the triple. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. If you thought he could be a franchise caliber player, we might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Passes it to Hachimura. Over Sabonis. Stolen by Brogdon. Turner with it. Now Smith defending. Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. He goes up again. Sabonis, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Hachimura the pass to Mahimi. It's Beal on the wing. Pocket 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Lamb in there for Brogdon. Gary Payton is checked in for the Wizards. Mahimi dishes to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 6.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And here's McDermott. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. Mahimi passes to Smith. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. .16 seconds left in the third. For Washington, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player. A guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Bitadze. He feeds it to Warren. It's stolen by Bertans. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Washington, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pacers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Turner in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the Pacers 5. Brogdon inside the line. Hit the tip, and Turner stays with it. Turner's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Indiana.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
The 3 from Bertans. No good on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Lamb finds Warren. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. And Washington making a change here. Beal's checked in. Oladipo outside. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Sabonis, he's checked in for Lamb. And Washington has possession. Leading by 5. Wall against Brogdon. Wall passes to Bertans. Back to Wall. And Wall slams it home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Wizards leading by 5. Now here's Beal. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Some solid defense from Brown. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Washington. Beal gets a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Turner.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Oladipo finds Sabonis. Turner up top. The kick out to Sabonis. Turner with it. He's picked up by Wall. Wall with the steal. Here's Bertans. Beal, the pass to Bertans. Back to Beal. Shoots over Warren. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 11 in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And Beal kicks to Bertans. Nailed from three-point land. Bertans got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Beal with the steal. 3-on-3. It's Beal on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Top of the key. No good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Wizards.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Beal.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Bertans. Pacers with the rebound. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Brogdon looking it over. Back to Sabonis. No good with the layup. And so Washington takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Coming right up, the win. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Washington, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Porter passes to Markkanen. With the second effort. On the wing, Porter. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Carter. And Carter with his second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Beal. Over Levine. White against Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
That is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
To the middle, here's White, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bonga, the pass to Wall. Pass to Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
Now here's Levine. Out to White. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's White. Fades. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Now White. Bradley Beal missing from long range. And White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Left side, Beal. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Levine with the ball. The pass to White. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Clock at 6. Passes it to Porter. On the wing, Levine. And the Bulls get it back. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Markkanen against Hachimura. Markkanen dishes to Carter. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Shoots the 3. Rebound collected by Levine. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal gets a wide open look. And another miss by Washington. Chicago leading. White inside, covered by Wall. And it's White missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
There's Beal with the 3. The Wizards with another miss. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Don't let the slender frame fool you. Porter with the strength to finish through contact.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Smith the pass to Mahinmi. Here's Payton. Another shot. Brown finds Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Chicago leading by 3. Satoransky the pass to Cornett. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Smith, it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. With 2 seconds left, and the layup good by Brown.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Cornett in at the center filling out the middle. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. Six to shoot. Bertans grabs the board.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
In that last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least one first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Smith dishes to Mahinmi, and it's blocked. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Chicago also making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Young, and it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Dunn right side. Rebound Washington. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Down low, here's Cornett. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly head to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Bulls moving the ball around. Down again, Smith gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Beal. Wagner passes to Smith. Pulls it from the elbow. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
And yes, it's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Smith outside. Here's Wagner. Pass to Beal. Shoots from the corner, and that's good for 2. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is what you love about Bradley Beal. He doesn't have to dominate the basketball. Just get him a shot in the flow of the offense.
Here's Dunn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, LaVine feeds it to Carter. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Beal with it. Now guarded by Porter. To the inside. Here's Bunga, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Yep, that one goes.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Wizards trail by 6. 35 seconds left here in the second. Count it. Wagner's got 6.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Porter looking it over. Here's LaVine. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Here's Hachimura. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy born and raised in Japan, and it's so nice to see Rui Hachimura join the growing list of international players. The NBA is truly a global game.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with them. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Washington now, trailing by 4. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bunga in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Bryant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
White against Hachimura. LaVine kicks to Markkanen, unloads. Wall with the steal. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. Whoa!
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness. Boy, great to see John Wall complete the break. For a while, we wondered what the effect of that Achilles injury would be. He shows us right there.
Back to Porter. There's the dish to Levine. Porter trying to free himself up. Bryant with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
And that one's good by Porter.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Beal the pass to Hachimura. Outside Wall. There's the feed to Bryant. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. They get it again. That one doesn't go. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Marking it into the lane. No good that time. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Bonga the pass to Hachimura. Over Markkanen. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. White finds Markkanen. Here's Harrison. Back to Markkanen. Here's Valentine. Fournette, great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 2.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And stolen by White. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
It's tipped. Makes it off the glass. Beal's got 6. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
White with it. Now Beal defending. Pass to Harrison. 1:06 left to play in the third. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Mahinmi's checked in for Bryant. And it's Payton in for Bradley Beal. The Bulls also changing it up. Young's checked in for Luke Cornett. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Smith kicks to Mahinmi. 4 on the shot clock. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Hutchison's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown feeling it out a bit. Rebound by the Bulls. Now the pass to Hutchison. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Chicago trailing here. So the Bulls 5 right now. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Young and Carter are the big men inside. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 slot. Passes to Young. Now Satoransky. Shot clock at 3. Wall with some nice D. So it's Washington now. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Wagner kicks to Hachimura. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
I like how Hachimura plays a controlled basketball game. He takes his shots where they're available.
Satoransky, the pass to Levine. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And the jam by Levine.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
Payton passes to Wall. Back to Payton. Wizards passing it around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Bogus checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Porter's checked in. Wall against Satoransky. And stolen by Wagner. He kicks it to Payton. Back to Wagner. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Satoransky finds Levine from past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists now in this one. Wall against Satoransky. Wall passes to Payton. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Wizards, Thomas Bryant comes in for Mo Wagner. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Payton. Chicago also making some changes. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Young. And it's White in for Satoransky. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, White. Over to the left wing. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Wall. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Ryan in the post. Markkanen on him. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And the jam by Levine.
Levine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
Wizards trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bryant. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
And they get it and finish off by Bryant.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
Left side, Levine. 1:22 left in the game. Porter kicks to Levine. 4 on the clock. Out to White. Left side, Porter. Outside, Levine. It's White on the wing. Over Wall. Kept alive.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told them to play smart, but not to be cautious. He said, look, we got this lead by playing our way, and we'll keep it by doing the same. Guys, we'll see what happens.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Wall. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen. Crunch time is my time. John Wall is ready and willing to carry the load.
It falls!
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Levine against Beal. He dishes it to Bryant. Pass to Beal to take the lead. No good from three-point territory. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to
A stunning view of Capitol Hill from high. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Garland. It's Drummond, top of the key. Knocked loose. Wall with the steal. Outside Bryant for the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. It tells you it's special.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
Now, here's Sexton. Over in the corner, Osman. Sexton against Beal. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Outside, Wall. Out to the right wing. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Beal the pass to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Inside. It's Beal at the elbow. That one rolling around and rims out.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Sexton. They get the rebound. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up again. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, when you give up these second chance opportunities, I don't know what you expect. Kevin Love is going to find a way to get in there and make something good happen.
Pass to Wall. To the left wing. The pass to Bonga. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Garland. Here's Osman. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Love throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Berton's shot is good.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And taken away by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Mahinmi finds Bertans. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 3-point lead. Here's Windler. He's covered by Beal. And here is Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Out left to the wing. Here's Wall. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Here's Windler. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Love. Just 5 on the clock. And Porter, here we go. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Smith.
Tristan did a great job of elevating that time to contest, did not stay on the deck.
At the end of and this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Nance passes to Thompson. Now Garland. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Wizards trail by 3.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Brown against Sexton. Passes it to Windler. Back to Sexton. Fires for 3. They get it back.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Bertans kicks to Brown. Down low. Payton outside. Smith the pass to Payton. Back to Smith. Wagner with it. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Wagner's got the lead up to 1 now for the Wizards. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton against Smith. Jacks up a 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Bryant comes in for Bertans, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for Troy Brown. Now here is Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Sexton with it. Now Payton defending. They grab their own miss. Drummond passes to Thompson. Here's Windler. Fires from deep. Up again, and Drummond is right there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Payton outside. Smith outside. The dish to Payton. Out to Smith. Back to Payton. Outside Bryant. Over Drummond. Up top, Hachimura. Johnson with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Sexton attacking. It's deflected. Wagner with it. Smith outside. Payton in the corner. Pass to Wagner. Back to Payton. Porter with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Wall against Sexton. There's the pass to Garland. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And he's able to get it back. Here's Beal. That shot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Osman the pass to Sexton. Garland dishes to Sexton. And he makes good on the layup. Sexton's got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Outside, Wall. And it's Beal in the corner. Pass to Wall. And there's the feed to Mahinmi. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Garland, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a bad.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mahinmi is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the rope for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Stripped it away. Here's Bonga. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Beal finds Mahinmi. Here's Bonga. Back to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bryant. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Love. And the layup's good off the glass. Love's got 8 points.
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes, but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
Now here's Wall. He has 5 over Love. Wall's shot is good. 7 points in the game. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Now here's Love, following the miss by John Wall. Love finds Sexton. Here's Drummond from 18 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Here's Mahimi. The kick out to Wall. To the left side wing. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. And the shot is good. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Right wing for 3. Love. Rebound by the Wizards.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Beal can't get it to go.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Wagner. Now here is Smith, defended by Dellavedova. And Beal kicks to Brown. Out to Smith. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Beal. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 1:07 left to play in the third. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. The 11-footer. The offensive rebound. Exum with a wide open look. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Now here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bertans kicks to Smith. Brown outside. Beal from long range. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Smith surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Bertans. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers lead by 2. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in a 2-guard. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Thompson. Out to Nance. Passes it to Garland. Here's Windler. They get a hand on it. Here's Porter. And another shot. Pass to Windler. And here is Garland. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Now, here's Wall. Defense right on him. That ties the game.
And that's about Coach Hurst's defense. I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Garland with it, working on Bertans. A second chance effort. Here's Thompson, and Garland has it in the corner. The putback, and even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The Wizards shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now the pass to Bertans. Smith kicks to Hachimura. Over Nance. Off the left rim and out. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Washington trailing to the middle. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Brown. Pass to Bertans. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's Garland, and the layup falls. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
To the inside, stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland leading the charge.
This is huge for Larry Nance's confidence, stepping up at a critical juncture.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tristan Thompson.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Just 4 to shoot. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And Garland stepping up to knock one down.
Beal against Sexton. Beal the pass to Bertans. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Inside. Here's Drummond. And it's sent back by Bryant. Drummond working against Bertans. And Beal kicks to Napier. He dishes it to Bryant. Back to Napier. The kick out to Wall. Napier with it. Working on Love. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Sexton for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Washington the other way now. Napier dishes to Wall. Back to Napier. And stolen by Drummond. Down low. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bertans passes to Bryant. There's Beal with the three. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland kicks to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Wall attacking. Oh!
Yeah. And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. A narrow win.
for the land of the...
It's time for the NBA. D8.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the small forward. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Oladipo. Back to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Turner. The kick out to Warren. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Wizards.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better. I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Outside Turner. Bryant with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And Wall kicks to Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. The rebound by Turner.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Oladipo, the pass to Warren. Stolen away. And they're on the break. Beal with it. Now defended by Warren. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bonga, no good.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Pass to Wall. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Look, you got to respect Wall's game. He's remarkable at driving inside, even when the D is draped all over him.
Right side Sabonis. Oladipo outside. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Wall finds Beal. Inside. Here's Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, man. You're just saying that because it's true.
Now here's Wall after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. A nice shot by Wall.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. Oh!
We all know Wall loves putting on the show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Bitadze. That one's off. Still out of sync. Washington leading now by 10. All taking his time here. Pass to Beal. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. It's Wall with the drive. Mahimi's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pacers trail by 12. Bitadze, the pass to McConnell to the inside. Here's Bitadze. Feeds it to McDermott. And here's McConnell. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Washington making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahinmi. Payton comes in for Bradley Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. Now here is Smith. Payton right side. Smith against Holiday. Smith kicks to Bertans. 4 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Holiday throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Wizards up. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Wizards. Payton is out there with Ish Smith. Then it's Troy Brown. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Wagner in at the 5.
Great leaping ability. Gets off the floor very quickly. This is why Coach wants Lamb to attack the rim more often.
Passes it to Wagner. Holiday against Brown. Back to Wagner. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Holiday with the ball and finished off by McDermott.
You like seeing Holiday get his guys involved. His coaches love when he's being unselfish.
Payton looking around. There's the pass to Payton. Smith outside. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Payton.
Well, this is what Smith does best. Keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
3-on-3. Out to Payton. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's stolen by Lamb. Outside Holiday. They get the rebound. Itanze. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Brown the pass to Bertans. Here's Wagner. Shot clock at 5. From 15 feet away. No good from Payton. Pacers trail by 6. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Napier is checked in for Payton.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him. And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Warren dishes to Oladipo. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Back to Brogdon to the middle. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Napier finds Wagner. 1:31 left to play here in the half. Takes the 3. Here's Brown. uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forward.
Oladipo taking his time here. He gets that one. Sabonis has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Napier. Tight defense on him. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Doubled by Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Bertans with the ball. Sabonis defending. And the dunk by Brown.
Wow. The high activity of Smith is what creates these chances, using his quickness incredibly well.
Brogdon against Smith. Back to Turner. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Smith the pass to Napier. Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Wagner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Wagner's got his second basket.
I mean, Wagner can hit a long jumper, but he's at home inside.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
he can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end.
Bradley is...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Washington had no problems getting going, displaying the force of a tight. And that's going to do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the 3 slot.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Wall passes to Bonga. Wizards passing it around. Outside Bryant. Latrey. Pacers with the rebound. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. It's good.
I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, when teammates out in front, get them to rock.
Oladipo against Beal. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Warren. It's Oladipo on the wing. There's the 3. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Beal in the corner. From 10 feet out, and Washington again with the bucket.
Oh, this is a high percentage shot for Beal. Then again, most shots like these are for him.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Payton, he's checked in for Washington. Outside Holiday. The pass to be Johnson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Misses in close. It's Beal at the elbow. Over Holiday. Out to the wing. Hachimura kicks the wall. Just his first attempt. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 10-point game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot 2 at the line instead. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
There's Bitadze. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Sabonis, he's checked in for Lamb. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Washington leading now by 10. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Charity stripe shot. Pulls up on the elbow. Second shot opportunity. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Bitadze's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sabonis, the pass to Holiday. Over Napier. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got 6. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Ryan in the post. Drains it from 17 feet out. 8 points for him.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's T.J. Warren in for Aaron Holiday. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Smith. Lets it go from deep. They get it back.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. McConnell with it, working on Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from McConnell. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Mahimi. Turner with the steal. To the inside and taken away by Brown. Moving it up. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Pacers trail by 10. Travis Berton's out there with Mahimi. Then there's Ish Smith. Then there's Brown. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Rebound by Mahinmi. Wizards leading by 10. The three from Bertans. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Wow. Smith is just an incredible distributor, a genuine floor leader. He knows where to dish the rock.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Back to Brown. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Bertans. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. He can't get that one to fall.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And finished off by Oladipo.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
Here's Bonga. He's covered by Warren. Passes to Bonga. Now, here's Bertans, and they pick up 2. Bertans got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. The Pacers also with a sub. Lamb, he's checked in for Oladipo. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Here's Lamb, and Lamb slams it home.
Great decision, great find. I mean, draws the double team and passes out of it to create the open look.
Outside, Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
Down low. Sabonis kicks to Turner. Tries again. They shoot again. Sabonis, no good.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Wizards passing it around. Wagner, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, given Wagner's size and strength, he has the appropriate build to succeed above the rim.
Turner finds Warren. Brogdon outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Mo Wagner. That's Bryant in for Hachimura. Stolen by Brogdon. Inside. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Turner.
Active and alert on defense, and you have to be a little more careful when dribbling around Brogdon.
It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. It's stolen by Wall. Brown dishes the Wall. The pass to Mahinmi. Bounce pass from Beal. Mahinmi passes to Bryant. Back to Mahinmi. Outside for Beal. Stolen by Warren.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Wizards.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And Indiana making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Turner passes to Warren. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Bryant with it. Sabonis defending. Bryant's shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 20.
and it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
On the wing, Brown. Pass to Beal. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. Down low. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
To the inside. Sabonis with the steal. And Oladipo, here we go. And the basket is good. Wall with it. Good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.